Why, hello everybody. Welcome to week 2 here in correctional systems. First, I want to say thank everybody because it's been a while since I've had 100% complete all the material on time during any particular week, so that was really good. So before we get started on the talking about what we've got going on this week, let's talk about who we've got in the class. So I'll kind of go through briefly what y'all have said in your introductions. We've got 3 different students who want to become attorneys. I have had more this semester. I've got more students wanting to become attorneys than any semester since I've been here for the last 9 years. So I've actually got 2 that want to just be lawyers. One wants to be an assistant district attorney. And they're starting in pre-law in January, so that's kind of interesting. Got 2 that just indicate they wanted to go to the police academy. We've got 1 student who wants to become a homicide investigator. 1 wants to become a U.S. Marshal. 1 is wanting to go to work for the Houston Police Department and become one of their SWAT officers. I've got 1 who is wants to be a police officer and work with mental health people in the future. And they're going to be majoring in criminology at U of H in Clear Lake. And then I've got 1 that's also planning on going to Sam Houston or U of H Clear Lake in the spring semester. Got 1 student who wants to become a juvenile corrections or probation officer. And then we've got 1 student who is in the military police in the Army National Guard, 1 that's been a local law enforcement officer for 27 years and then obviously has raised a family who believes in service to the public with a child that is a police officer and 2 in the military, including a pilot and 1 working on their PhD. So that's kind of to be something to be proud of. Got 1 student who is undecided on their major. That's okay. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up, other than retired. I've got that figured out. And then we've got 2 baseball players on the team and 2 softball players. 1 of the baseball players would like to be a professional in the future. Coincidentally, both baseball players want to be lawyers, so I guess they could be player agents in the future too. Those are usually attorneys. So we've got a variety in the class, and hopefully the class will continue to participate at this high level. So let's look at what we've got going on this week. This week we're going to be looking at Chapter 1 on the correctional systems. Be sure to read the chapter in the book, watch the video, and then take the quiz and make at least a 70 on it. And remember, you can retake the quizzes until you make a 100, and that will help your grade. Now, the video and the quiz will not be visible to you until you have completed the introductory quiz and participated in the introduce yourself and paraphrase discussions. Everybody's done that, so they should be visible to everybody. For this week's follow-up post, you'll be making follow-up posts to introduce yourself and the paraphrase discussion. Looks like a lot of you have already done the follow-ups to the introduce yourself. And I haven't glanced at the paraphrase yet, but I have a feeling y'all probably have started on that already, since this group or cohort is so far working very hard, and I really do appreciate that. While we're at it, let me run over here to the research paper tab and see how many people have selected their topics. So scroll on down here to the topic selection, and looks like if not all of the class, and most of the class have gotten their topics. Be aware that you need to start working on your interview process now, trying to find the person to interview. Don't wait for that to the last minute. I can't emphasize that enough, that if you wait to the last minute on that, it can come and bite you. So just kind of start working on that. Well, that's all I've got for you this week. Again, I'm looking forward to working with each of you this semester. Good luck, and I will talk to y'all later.